Can everybody hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. All right. When you're a person of color on our campus and want to change our system, you will be met with a wall of silence. Then you will be ignored. Then as the issues you raise become so loud that it is obvious to the administration, they will in turn blame you for the things you raised and that they ignored. They will say you did not say it in the right way, with the right tone, in the right manner. What they are really saying is we only listen to people who are not people of color. Your color gets in the way of their communication. We're a deeply flawed system with no course corrects given or implied. We have well-funded diversity program that has yet to focus on structural change because it is easy to spend money, hand over fist on programming and guest speakers, than the valuable hard work to change the culture here, to challenge the status quo. To actually hold someone accountable for what they have done is much more difficult. This administration must be willing to undergo some discomfort to do this. Leaders do this. I've experienced this. In retaliation after retaliation in the elementary and special education program, where in 2016 and 2019, I laid out some of the problems we faced. Since then, it has been an open season on me, with the administration teaming up with those in my department who discriminated against black and brown people in my department for many years. They were students. Since they cannot harm them overtly now, they have decided to take their aggression out on me in targeted ways and have not stopped as of last week. This time with the help of the dean's office. No one has responded in any administrative office as of today. There is no oversight whatsoever in the School of Professional Studies. This same open season pattern targeting black and brown people at Providence College is now happening to Officer Dunbar. I want us all to listen to him and process what it must be like to show up every day in this environment for decades and enduring this treatment. At Providence College, if you decide to work for real change, you will be subjected to discrimination. You will be subjected to retaliation. You will be subjected to racism. This is where harassment and gaslighting are ritualized and rewarded while the truth is buried. This pattern is played out in the way Title VI's and IX's have been investigated. What happens here at our college is if the claim is completely false, they will, in a performative manner, go to the ends of the earth to investigate, knowing there is no data to back this up. However, if receiving a Title VI or Title IX complaint that is legitimate and real harm has occurred, it is seen as a threat to the college, where the individual after individual has been told their story is not believable, that there is no merit, and that they should just move on and get over it. Many of our college have given up and internalized this abuse by those they trusted to handle their cases. This treatment pattern has been consistent with scores of people of color since 2012, since I've been here. We have as a college, in both the elementary and special education department as well as safety and security, have been investigated, have been analyzed by numerous independent assessors, and each report, whether by the Rhode Island Department of Education, Margolis and Healy, consultants from Research One institutions, and the Coalition Against Racism, have all cited the same thing: egregious actions and willful ignorance, racism and discrimination. None of the individuals have been held accountable, and some have even been promoted at Providence College. If you are gifted, black or brown, their first move is to co-opt and groom you when they cannot control you. If this does not work and you still work for change, the next move is to shun you, ignore you, and isolate you. If this does not shut you up, they will attack without provocation in a relentless manner until you break. I have seen so many of my most gifted colleagues leave because of this. Some are leaving this year. We engage in the coddling of fragile professors and administrators at the expense of those who should be protected. It is time we lived up to our values of veritas and speak the truth. Here my colleague John Dunbar stands next to me, who I observe endure much, take on weight, and pay the price for his superiors' decisions, and treated no better than a servant. He has seen the same pattern of behavior and harassment and retaliation as I have. We are seen as the help. He is an example of what happens when you are black or brown and talented and hardworking. Instead of them seeing you as the key to success, they see you as a threat, and they come down hard on you. The treatment he has endured should shock everyone here. The fact that he still works here is a testament to his grace and strength and care for our community.